What's up, Razmanites? You got the Razman here for Geeky.com and YouTube. It is the Blu Ray and DVD collection update that I promised you today, but just real quick before we get started, I wanted to make sure I did a couple things because I haven't had a chance to do them. First of all, if you guys didn't know, I did a joint collab video with my pal R87, Ryan, on his channel, and it just so happened that that new video series he's doing that I was the first guest on was also his 100th video. So it was pretty cool. If you guys didn't see it, the link will be down below in the description box. Secondly, I need to point out that this is just a DVD Blu-ray collection update. Therefore, I do not show any of the packaging of the disc. There always seems to be confusion about that whenever I do one of these. This isn't an unboxing or a review. I save showing the inside of my disc for full reviews. And lastly, I just want to go ahead and second to lastly, because lastly is something else, I'm sorry. I want to remind you guys to check out the radio show this week because my guest will be Film Fan Pete. And I know a lot of you guys and gals that watch my stuff are big subscribers and supporters of Film Fan Pete. So you don't want to miss that one. It's Film Fan Pete's first appearance in any sort of joint form as far as I know. So make sure you check that out. And now, lastly, I just want to make it official and put it out there in an announcement in a video. I am going to be chiming in on the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fiasco. That will be my next video, most likely on a Monday. And actually, Sean and Stout, since you guys already chimed in on this, and I upload everything I do simultaneously to Geeky.com, let me know down below in the comment box when you see this if you guys would care if I rip your videos as well and do like an edit where it's like a big Geeky.com round table to chime in on this disaster, because I think that would be pretty cool. Stout, I know you won't care because you created Geeky, for crying out loud, but Sean, I definitely need to know because I think that would be a pretty cool thing. With that, on to my Blu-ray and DVD collection update. Today, it's the invention of First Class for you on the Razman's Reality. I was a bit far away from the camera there, so I wanted to make sure you all could see, hence the angle change. Anyway, first up, we have the latest from legendary director Martin Scorsese, based on the best-selling book, The Invention of Hugo. And of course I'm talking about the winner for Best Visual Effects at this year's Academy Awards, and in my opinion, the better deserving Best Picture over the artist. Don't get me wrong, the artist was a great concept and was something really cool to see because we hadn't seen a silent film in many, many years. But this was the Best Picture that I've seen in 2011. Hugo! And as I said, it's based on the book The Life and Times of Hugo Cabret. One of the best films I've seen in many, many years. This just has everything in it, and you can tell it's a Martin Scorsese film. Absolutely amazing cast, heartwarming story. Don't really have too much to say about it in the update. A, because just like everything I have, I'm going to do a full video review for it. But B, because I've already done a full audio review for it on my radio show. It was 3 programs ago now, so you can check iTunes or geeky.com for that program if you want to know my thoughts on it. And like I said, full video review to come. There's no point in pulling this one out of the slipcase because you all know what Universal does with their Blu-rays. It's just the film just with one single word written on it. There's nothing special about it at all. There's not even any artwork on the disc, and the case itself is the same underneath the slipcase. I am really stressed out though because unfortunately when I got this one, when I took the cellophane off, the spine on, I think it's the right hand side. Hold on, let me check real quick. No, it's actually the left-hand side. The left-hand spine, the glue came up off the slipcase, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do about that because slipcase glue, as far as everything I know, is unique glue. It's not just like super glue that you can buy in a store and glue it back down. So I'm really stressed out about that because it's not like you can just run out and get a replacement slipcase for a disc. Believe me, I know, I tried because I didn't get my slipcase for the Target exclusive of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So it's not an easy thing to do, so yeah, that's a real bummer that I'm going to have to deal with a messed up spine on a fantastic film. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this in the collection, and for those curious, I was able to get it the day after it came out, which isn't too shabby. And that is Hugo. Next up, my aunt, just as my mom used the last of her tax return money to help me get Hugo, my aunt wanted to graciously use the last of her tax return money to get me a Blu-ray, and out of the selection they had at the Walmart that she was at, it was a no-brainer which one I wanted to pick up. I finally was able to put in the collection X-Men First Class. That's right, the modern day Marvel collection is at long last complete, and I got the baddies cover, the one with Magneto and the evil mutants from the film on the cover. And you guys and gals may or may not be able to see it. From what I'm looking at, I don't think you can see it because of where my hand has to be to hold the disc up. But this is definitely the Blu-ray update full of slipcase mishaps because I'm sure all of you are like me and you don't like stickers on your slipcases because it messes them up and makes them not as nice to look at. Well, for this one, there was sticker residue left by one of the honkin' stickers on the slipcase. I believe it's the one that tells you that the disc includes 10 bonus X-Men digital comics. So yeah, that one left a lot of sticker residue, so really annoying. Not as bad as having the popped out spine on Hugo, but still, sticker residue is like, ugh. But yeah, got the Baddies slipcover here, and it was an absolutely amazing film. I mean, there's a reason that I said back when I was doing Christmas updates that I wanted this one. In my opinion, it's the best X-Men film of all time. I know a lot of people were upset because it wasn't the true first class of Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, but you gotta know that they were trying to achieve two goals with the film. They were trying to show mutants that they hadn't really shown very much of, or didn't really show properly in the case of the Beast. And they were also trying to do the first film class, not the first comic book class. So you take all that into consideration. This is an absolutely amazing film, and Matthew Vaughn is an absolute genius. All I'm going to say about it for right now, and sorry if you just heard my mom blowing her nose in the background there, that's all I'm going to say about it for right now, because I want to save the rest of it for the full review. And then the last thing I got was, while at Walmart picking up X-Men First Class, my aunt found this in the $5 bin. You guys know how big of a Taylor Swift fan I had, so this was a DVD I'd never even heard of, and it's called Taylor Swift Just For You, and it's nothing spectacular. It's just a bunch of different people telling her story and how she became famous, and it doesn't really tell you anything that you didn't already know. It's just different footage sprinkled throughout while these people are talking about Taylor, so nothing you really want unless you're an obsessive Taylor fan. And since I am one, it's nice to have this. Now, literally the only two things missing to have the most complete Taylor Swift collection there can be is the physical copy of the Christmas album, which I only have via iTunes, and the Blu Ray of Taylor Swift Journey to Fearless. After that, I'll have everything. So that's Taylor Swift Just For You. And so there you have it, everybody. That is all of my latest pickups, and barring packages, will probably be the last of the pickups that I'm able to do for a while. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this rare burst of new stuff in the collection as much as I have. I will probably do a collection overview sometime after all the Dollhouse episodes get done airing, because my collection really has grown since the last time I did an update. This is reality according to the Razman. And Razman style is not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.